Hello, you mixers out there. How's everyone doing? Welcome back to another episode of the MIXINVIXENS. I'm Emily, also known as Mil Nikon, and now let's say hello to our other vixens. We've got Rin Vapes.
Hello.
Hello, Rin. We've got Jen the E-Juice Fairy.
What's up, guys?
Hello. And we've got JJ, also known as the Flavor Pro. How are you doing, JJ?
Better. How are you?
I'm good. How's everyone's weekend going?
Fantastic. It's been a busy day for me. I've been on a show before this one, and I have one more to go, plus a graduation party today and one yesterday. And I decided I wanted to be an adult Friday and go out drinking. So, woo.
Oh, nice.
I don't have any clean clothes for work next week because I've been busy.
It was a busy day for me too. I went to the Nimo's Pride Festival and got to see the parade and stuff, so that was fun.
Is that where you got your sticker?
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, it's fun. It was a lot of fun. It's, it always kind of gets me. Like, I grew up in Ohio, and Rin knows what Ohio's like, and plus, not just Ohio, but like a conservative town in Ohio. And then to see like so many people throughout the community of a city, like so accepting and loving, it always kind of catches me, It was pretty cool.
That's awesome. Love is love.
Love is love. Yep.
And the more you have, the more you give, the more you get.
For sure. So how did everyone get along doing their passion fruit cream?
It was challenging for me personally.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sorry?
I had fun because I like tropical, so.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have too much experience with passion fruit before this. And it was tough for me too. Like, I had found a recipe that I thought was, okay, this is going to be it. And I even like posted on public last weekend when I thought we are going to have the show. And then I got more passion fruit flavors in and I tried them. I'm like, oh no, I want to change it. So I ended up changing it again. But I think I like passion fruit and I can see it being really good in different mixes, but I don't think I like it as the main flavor as much.
Really? I love passion fruit. I love all the passion fruits. All of them. But I mean, I guess that's to be expected. I'm a weirdo. I'm a tropical.
You like your tropical stuff.
All of it. All of them. Except for lychee. I will say that. But I don't think that's tropical. I think that's European.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to call it anyways, because
I think it's Asian.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's a very polarizing flavor. It can be very perfumey.
Yeah.
I had my first mix that I'm willing to admit out loud and say that it wasn't totally terrible with lychee in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was a lychee mango, and it actually gave the mango a certain amount of that piney note that it's looking for, and that floral note that it needs. That it was well made. It's not something I'd seek out on purpose to make again, but I will vape that entire 30 mil.
So what lychee flavor did you use?
I used, oh my God, it wasn't mine. It wasn't my recipe. I was mixing a collaborate recipe from the Fog Blog, and they used FA lychee, which I hate. I did not. When I saw that they were using it, I think it was 1.5% FA lychee. And
I'm not making that.
Because it was supposed to be a burn show where I was supposed to talk shit about it So I was like, oh yeah, this is perfect. So I'm gonna bury this flavor. We're gonna light this place on fire. And then it was also capped sweet lychee. So it had both of those, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be like shit. And then I was like, damn, I can't really roast them. No need in bringing out the marshmallows, just a little bit of smoke. You know
Wow.
what I mean? Wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. So I was
Wow.
pleasantly surprised. Not, I won't mix it again, but I will vape that 30.
There you go. There's been some mixes that I look on paper and like, wow, like that just looks awful, or like they use that one flavor that you just cannot stand, and then you try it and it's like, wow, like the way they use it is just really good. Like I've had recipes like that.
Yeah, that was so weird to me. It was so strange that I wasn't repulsed. It was
That
I was like, why can't I talk more shit about this?
yeah, really. You're not doing your job. You're supposed to roast
Damn.
it.
Yeah. It turned into not so much of a roast. So, what did you make? Which one did you end up with, Emily?
Um, well, the same one that you saw, only instead of Vape Train Yellow Passion, I used Capella. That's the only difference.
Capella passion fruit?
Yeah.
I heard Capella has a new passion fruit.
I don't
But
know if the one I got is new or old, but I just got it just like for this show. Um, and I really like it. It's like bright and kind of candied, but it also has a little bit of like a bassy, kind of a syrupy note to it. And Yellow Passion was good by Vape Train, but it was just a little too funky. You know what I mean? Like it was a little too bassy. Like it worked good with FA, but because it was a good kind of mix. But I just like Capella's a little bit better.
right, I like Capellas. I like FAs as well.
Hmm. Yeah, FA's is really like it needs help. Like I think it's a good part of a layer because it's bright and kind of tart, but it's thin and kind of dry, right? So which is why it's either a passion fruit accent in like another fruit mix, or part of a passion fruit layer.
Right. Yeah. Oh wow. My recipe must be
Okay,
good.
well since I'm already giving you half my recipe, you want me to go first?
Yeah, that would be great. I'm pulling mine up so that I'm ready when it's my turn.
Oh yeah, that would have been smart for me to do, but I only have 4 flavors in mind, so I can just start. Um, I made it simple. I wanted the cream to be real, like because passion fruit is so kind of bright and tart and like a little funky, but it's just like a real kind of bright flavor. I wanted the cream to be like the opposite. I wanted it to be rich and decadent. So I used a combination of Cupcake Worlds or Chef's Choice, if you would rather, their Devon cream at 1.5%. And then I layered that with 2% FA Custard Premium. And then I did 1.5% of FA Passion Fruit for that bright top accent. I wanted a top, tart, kind of bright accent. And then I did 2% Capella Passion Fruit for like because it needed like a medium note. Where Vape Train, I used Vape Train Yellow Passion instead of Capella's at first, but it was almost too bassy, and there was a big gap between the two. And Capella's is a little bit more medium, and I thought it just kind of flowed in the recipe better. I liked it better.
So
So
is it blended in, or is it like it's sitting on top like a marmalade?
um, I think it's sitting on top like the picture. It's not like a passion fruit flavored custard. It's like a vanilla custard. It's like a custard with some passion fruit on top, just like it shows. Just because I use such
Heavy cream.
bottom heavy, bassy creams. It's really good. I like it a lot, and I'm gonna vape the whole thing. And I'm gonna vape all my versions, but this one that I picked is it's really good. And it doesn't have like the funk. Do you guys get a little bit of funkiness from your passion fruits?
Of
Yes.
course.
Yeah, this one, the funkiness is at a minimal with this one. So it's
I think
good.
I like the funkiness. So
Yeah.
I mean, I have to if I like all these tropicals because they all have to have a certain amount of funkiness. I mean,
True. Your guavas and your
yeah, and I love guava too.
yeah. Yeah, but it's good. I like how like almost refreshing. Like just I like how just bright the passion fruit is, and it's real
So even
tart.
with all that cream, it's still refreshing and not a wintry heat
Yeah. It's
custard like.
still bright and still summery. It's just the cream is just really nice because it's heavy and rich. It's
Cool.
I like it a lot. I think you guys should give it a try if you want.
Sounds good, and it's simple enough, right?
Yep. Yeah, you know me. I like to go for simple flavors. The less flavors you have in a mix, the more flavor you get out of each ingredient. So.
And I don't have that yellow passion, so I'm glad that you switched it to something I do have.
I figured you would be.
I ordered the new passion fruit from Capella because it says there's a new one. But when I received it, the bottle looks the same as the old one.
Well, maybe I got the new one then. I'm not sure. I don't know what the old one tasted like. And Human Puck asked if the custard premium Devon cream is a combo I've used often. I've never used it before. I just put it together for this, and it works really good.
How long did you steep it?
I steeped it for it's been 2 weeks, probably 2 weeks now, but it was really good off the shake. Because of custard premium and Devon cream, to me, you don't really need a whole lot of steep, in my opinion. So it'll be just good the day you mix it, and it just gets a little bit better with age. So.
And if you had to sub out that custard premium, what would you recommend?
TFA vanilla custard.
Okay.
To me, it has a real similar vanilla note. Like the flavor is very similar between the two. The only thing is FA custard premium is just a little bit thicker and has a little bit more texture to it.
Well, I only ask that because I know that some people don't order from chefs and don't have the custard premium, especially here in North America. So I just want to make sure that they know that they don't have to miss out. They can use, and that's the same thing I use to
if
sub
that was
it
the
out.
case, they wouldn't have Devon cream either. Well, Cupcake World sells it, but not a lot of people you can only get that direct, right?
Devon cream?
Where can you get that in the States?
You can't.
You can't?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well. So, yeah.
I mean, but it's still.
The thing is chefs, their international shipping is really reasonable. Their speed is really reasonable. It's so just get it from chefs. Mix it up. Love it. Yeah. Love it.
and I think that's where I'm going to get the yellow passion too, because I saw that they had it and Bull City didn't. So
nice.
There's that. I like it. I like the way it looks. It looks creamy. It looks good. It looks thick. It looks like it's got a lot of mouthfeel.
Yeah, it's got mouthfeel for days.
Days.
It's good, yeah. Yeah, but yet you've got that kick of the brightness to kind of pull you out of it. So it's pretty cool.
Nice. Yep. Nice.
I'm happy with it.
You're going to flip a coin between me and Rin?
I'll go. I don't want to flip.
All right, man.
You want to flip? I kind of wanted you to flip because that angle on that camera is perfect.
Thanks. I appreciate it. So this one, I think Winstead would like because it's tropical. That's where I went with it. I went yogurt instead of custard just because, I don't know, it worked better out of like the 5 versions I did. So I used 1.5% creamy yogurt because it's more of like a regular yogurt instead of a Greek yogurt, which is kind of, it's really strong. And I didn't want something super, super strong. Mm-hmm. Then I did Passion Fruit by Vape Train. I don't know if yellow passion and just passion fruit are different. I would think they are. But I used passion fruit.
Today.
They are. Yeah.
I heard it was different. I heard they were similar, but one is juicier and more candy-like, and the other one is more tart.
Yeah, I think VT passion fruit is a little bit tartar and brighter, where yellow passion is like deeper and like more syrupy.
Okay. Then I used Sunset by Purelum at 1%. It's like a tropical blend in and of itself. It has a lot of different things in there. It has dragon fruit, banana, pineapple, mango, and maybe one other thing. But it has a lot of different things in it. Then I added, and Emily will love this, a little bit of sweet coconut.
I do. No, I'm okay with just a touch of sweet coconut for things because it helps so much.
Yeah, it's a little sweetness, a little bit adding to the tropical vibe.
It's like a rich sweetness, you know? Like it's good.
And then 1.5% whipped cream by Delosi just to add to body and kind of smooth the yogurt out a bit because it's quite tart and the passion fruit's tart. So I needed something to kind of mellow it out a little bit. That's it.
Nice.
Well, it does look good. I do not have that sunset, but if I ever order from Nicotine River again, I will pick that up.
Yeah,
I think you would like it.
I like that you use Capella creamy yogurt. Like for me, that one is my favorite yogurt flavor.
You like that better than Flavor West?
I don't know if I've ever tried. Oh no, I have tried Flavor West yogurt. Yeah, but different. You know what I mean? Like I use Flavor West yogurt for like other things. Like I've used Flavor West yogurt for like regular creams or things where I just want a little bit of a thicker, kind of dappier cream. Where Capella creamy yogurt, like it's a yogurt, but it's like a really good, like cheap commercial yogurt. You know what I mean? like a Dannon yogurt.
There you go. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for some sort of comparison. Which yogurt? When you say Greek yogurt, so I love it that Rin used yogurt in this. I mean, yes, this looks like a Jennifer mix. You're right, Rin. The only thing I don't know about is that yellow passion, but this definitely looks like it's right up my alley. And then that whipped cream, that's got to cream it up and make it nice and smooth also. That coconut threw it over the edge, Rin. I have to make that.
Well, you can omit the passion fruit. I mean, if I did that, it'd kind of not work with the picture. It's really the reason it's in there because it supposedly works well with tropical blends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. No, this looks really good. I want to try the sunset. I don't order from Nicotine River very often. Shipping to Canada and whatnot. But if I ever do, or when I do, I'll have to get that sunset to try.
It's nice. It's like a tropical smoothie.
Nice.
Because like it's got the banana in there, and their banana is nice. It's not like a candied banana. It's more of like a real, actual banana.
So how strong is that Pyram passion fruit at 1% in this cream?
You mean the vape train?
The vape train, yeah. Sorry, my bad.
It's hard to say because I've only had passion fruit once, and I don't recall it tasting the way this tastes. Like I remember it tasting like a kiwi, but I might be mixing it up with dragon fruit. I don't really remember. It's not as tart as Wonder Flavor. Wonder Flavor was very almost grapefruity to me, which isn't bad. I like grapefruit, but it doesn't really work with yogurt because they're too sour.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
What made you think of adding whipped cream to it? A whipped cream flavor. I like that.
I do that to add body or to smooth out things. It's kind of just a hack that I do for like some people do the vanilla swirl thing where it's just like, oh, this kind of sucks. I'm going to add this. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that it sucked, but I'm just saying.
I'm not saying that it sucks without it. So how is
that's the 2015 in her coming back out.
What's that?
Yeah, I used to add
her 2015 that she can't let go of.
Yeah.
Well, that was TFA whipped cream, which doesn't really have much of a flavor to me personally.
Yeah, I was just going to say, people used to use TFA whipped cream a lot for that exact kind of emulsification type thing.
Yeah.
And I was wondering kind of what the difference is between the two flavors.
Delosi has more of an actual flavor to it. So it does have that creamy, like a homemade whipped cream when you take heavy whipping cream and beat it. It has more of that going on for it. So it's kind of similar to Capella's vanilla whipped cream, but without that vanilla note.
That trademark Capella vanilla.
Yeah, because sometimes you don't want vanilla necessarily if you want whipped cream.
Right.
I don't know.
And if you do, you want it very, very light in there.
Yeah, and Capella's is not to me.
Not at all.
No.
The bowl in a china shop.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks for sharing. This looks really good.
Cool.
All right, JJ or Jen?
I'll go. Because mine and Rin's are side by side, line in line. So if you got me pulled up, I used Flavor Art Coconut at 0.5%. Flavor Art Cream Fresh for the same reason that Rin used the whipped cream at 1%. Flavor Art Passion Fruit at 2.5%. So I did go high on the passion fruit. And passion fruit from Flavor at 1%. So I am accenting that passion fruit. I'll explain that in a minute. FA Vanilla Gelato at 1.5 and Flavor West Yogurt at 0.75. So I went for yogurt as well, but I went for a coconut yogurt. So pretty much, I don't know if you've gotten those Dannon coconut yogurts. I was going for that with the fruit of the bottom at the bottom of the passion fruit. So it would be passion fruit heavy with a lot of passion fruit, except it's upside down. So like somebody took it and just flipped it upside down and put it in a cup. That's what I was going for. So the to make the coconut yogurt, I use the vanilla gelato yogurt and the coconut, right? That's my yogurt with the fresh cream. All of that makes a very creamy yogurt instead of using Capella creamy yogurt, which I probably could have done as well, but I guess I didn't think of it. And then my passion fruits are pretty strong in the mix. The coconut is a little bit the coconut is a little bit stronger in here than it would be in yours, Rin, because I did use it at 0.5%. Coconut from FA can get dry, and that's why all those other creams are in there also to boost it up. Plus, Flavor West yogurt is so thick, there's no way that the coconut is going to be dry in Flavor West yogurt, which is why I chose the Flavor West yogurt. I guess I could have also used Flavora sweet coconut, and it would have been a little bit wetter of a coconut, but I got the coconut flakes in there. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Just like I'm gonna like Rin's a lot. And it's 2 different versions in one day. That's amazing.
Yeah, ours are very similar.
Yeah. I don't. Everyone knows that I'm not a fan of coconut, but I really think that it would go really good with passion fruit. Like I'm thinking that would be pretty good.
It does, especially the cream, because the cream with passion fruit by itself, without a little bit of coconut, it almost separates too much. Where the coconut bridges it together, it makes the cream, whichever cream you decide to use, ties it into the tropical. It makes it a tropical creamy mix versus cream and passion fruit separated. So my thing is not a custard inside the cup. Mine is a coconut yogurt.
Cool. It looks good. And does the passion fruit is kind of a little bit separated? Like the coconut is like in the custard or in the yogurt. It's a coconut yogurt.
It is a coconut yogurt with passion fruit on top. The syrupiness, the strength of the passion fruit is strong enough that pretty much if you're taking a scoop of it, you're going to taste that passion fruit first, and then you're going to have that creaminess, coconut, even on the exhale as you eat it. Oh, I can almost taste it in my brain like a real food right now. Like I want to go make some of that to eat. The inner fat girl in me says, "Don't vape that, eat it."
Looks good. Awesome. So what made you go with that coconut instead of like something else?
It was in front of me.
Oh, that makes sense.
It was right there. It's right in front of me. In addition to that, I cherish I have a 10 ml of Flavora sweet coconut, and I'd like to use that to make my milk type mixes more milky with tiny amounts of it. So when I need a coconut present flavor, I like to use FA because is not as bright as Flavora. It's more like a coconut round the clock note without a lot of sweetness to it, and I didn't want to bring any more sweetness to it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Because you don't want it to be like crazy sweet. You want it to be light and refreshing. You know.
Yeah.
What's the Flavora passion fruit like?
I didn't single flavor test it, to be honest. It smelled good. I smelled them side by side. I was like, these two go together.
I did. I single flavor tested it. To me, it's bright and tangy and pretty sweet and like smooth. It doesn't have the funkiness that some of them have. Like to me, Wonder Flavors, even though it's really tart and bright, like it can be kind of funky.
Yeah.
But Flavora's, it doesn't have that, or if it does, it's very little. But
I felt like it was a good enhancer for flavor art. Like flavor art, brighter, it's funkier.
Yeah.
This one, it needed it to get the jammy in there.
Yeah,
but
this one is. It's another example of where Flavor is kind of a middle, and FA you got the top. You know, so yeah.
So I don't know what it tastes like on its own, but I know what the smell tells me they were going to do for each other. Sorry, choking half to death over here. I'm chain vaping.
Yeah, I tried Wonder Flavors in one of my versions, and it was not good at all.
Why?
I think I did it with the yogurt, and it was just too much tartness, sourness, and it made the yogurt almost taste like rancid because it was just so much sour.
Oh,
I think with the Wonder Flavor, it might be good in like a candy or something to make it tart.
Or a juice.
Yeah, but not yogurt so much. Not for me, anyway.
Yogurt you have to be careful with, especially when we're adding coconut to it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you could mess a yogurt up and turn it into soured milk.
Yep, that's what it was. I'm like, nope, that ain't gonna do.
Yep. So, what do we got going on over here? What's anybody in chat chit-chatting?
Someone tried my custard screwdriver.
Because you had it up for a week, right?
Yeah, I had it up for a while because we were gonna do the show last week and it didn't. But he said
we
that
have YouTube technical difficulties, and JJ was sick, and it was your birthday, and then I was naked, so I mean we couldn't come on.
All kinds of issues.
Because
I was naked.
I mean, I didn't shower. I didn't shower. That's what I said in the YouTube, in the Facebook page. I was like, and I didn't shower, so
yeah. So like, well, if we have a choice, then I would choose not to.
Yeah,
that's okay. We'll make it up, guys. We promise. We did have some people play along with us.
I see that.
I didn't actually pull any of those recipes.
Okay, well, okay.
I didn't even realize we had anybody play along.
Well, I put them in the Zoom chat.
Oh.
That helps.
You want me to actually pull those things up now?
That's fine. I can.
I'm not as good at OBS as James is.
It just goes to show that we take James for granted.
We don't. I love that James does the OBS. I'd like to have somebody do it for my show too because I hate running this thing.
Yeah, and okay. Our back office dude James is not with us today. He had some business to take care of on the background. Anyhow, I guess he deserves a day off every now and then too. So without him.
I will screen share. Yeah, James does deserve a day off. He works hard for us.
And no, I didn't do a recipe this week. I did not have a chance with sick and still on antibiotics. Everything tastes funny. I gave up.
Okay, so the first one is Goose Girl. She plays along quite often. I love that. It's called how do you pronounce this? Temblek Compassion.
Temblek Compassion.
Temblek Compassion.
Tembleque de Pasión. Passionfruit temblek.
I was more going more French, and you went more Spanish with it. So, um, so this is really interesting. So she used 0.5% of Capella cinnamon sugar, 1.5% one of flavors coconut custard, 1.5% FA passion fruit, and then 4% toasted coconut cheesecake.
Mm.
That looks really interesting and different. And like with the cinnamon sugar, it like I don't know, like I'm and with the toasted coconut cheesecake, like it's more of instead of we kind of went with like a light, refreshing kind of yogurt and cream type thing. This is more of like a desserty kind of, you know.
Yeah. And a tembleque is so it's I don't, it's made with gelatin. I don't know if there's another word for it in English. So it's milk. It's a gelatin kind of mixture, and it usually comes with some cinnamon inside of it. So almost like a flan that you would make with a gelatin inside a gelatin to make it hard versus the eggs. And it's so good in natural form. And then I guess you can usually put, like, some people that make those tembleques put actual fruit chunks inside of it, like you'll put pineapple or you'll put apples, and it's really really good. So I kind of know where she's going with it because I've had the dessert before.
Okay. Oh, and Addie, I'm so sorry. He wanted me to shrink it. I guess I just saw that you couldn't really see it when I screen shared because it was zoomed in or something. I don't know how to do that.
I don't know how to do it either.
Oh no. Okay, I will try my best on the next.
We can put the link in the description maybe, and then they can see it
Oh,
later.
Rin is on it. Thank you so much, Rin. Okay, so the next one here is by Liana Vapes. Liana? I again don't know how to pronounce her name. She said, yeah, I did it right, but I didn't know which one it was. Anyway, it's she did a passion fruit cream. And she used some, I think these are DIY Flavor Shack flavors. She did 1.7% green passion fruit, 3.3% AR red passion fruit, 0.3% Flavor West blood orange, 0.6% Vape Train blood orange champagne, and then 2% Flavor cream, and 2% Inaware custard, and then 0.2%, just a touch of lemon lime. And I'm scrolling out, doing the whole control scroll wheel thing, so hopefully you guys can see that better. So that looks really interesting. Adding the lemon lime, like the citrus, with the passion fruit. I bet that that citrus kind of cuts through. There we go. It worked a little bit. Okay, yay. The citrus cuts through that kind of passion fruit funk. I don't know if DIY Flavor Shack has any of that funkiness to it. I've never tried either of these flavors, but I like how she uses the blood orange and the blood orange champagne to kind of brighten it up a bit. That's nice. Very good.
Man. And I love it that they play along, and I think she's one of the one that plays along every now and then as well.
Yeah, so she's a fairly new mixer, and she's already played along a couple times, so that's awesome.
That is awesome. Right.
So we have one more, and this is by, his ELR name is Nuggy. Can anyone look to see it? Liana posted it for him. Can anyone look to see what his name is? Let's see. He did yellow fromage.
I don't know what a fromage is, so I can't even.
I thought fromage was French for cheese. So yeah, JP's not a yeah. So, but he says fromage with yellow fruit sauce. So he did 0.5% FA Bavarian cream, 2.5% FA custard, like the regular custard, 0.5% FA mandarin, 0.5% FA marshmallow, 0.75% FA milk, 0.75% FA Pandoro, and then 1.75% FA passion fruit. So that as well has a little bit of a citrus vibe going with it. And then, I've, because with that lemon note in the FA custard. And the FA Pandoro, I never would have thought to use that. It's a really nice lemon. like in the cake at that low probably doesn't like jump out at you. So that's really interesting. That looks good as well.
Yeah, that does look really good. I do love Pandoro.
And that was Met Rusland Posh is who submitted that.
Nice. Thank you so much for playing along. Thank you. It makes it really cool that we can actually see what you guys interpret from the pictures that are being submitted. Plus, we're glad that we're able to provide some sort of inspiration from week to week for everybody and give you some profiles to mix on your own. Then you can try one of ours or you can be happy with yours.
That's great. So next week is our chit chat show, but we're going to be doing it on the marathon, or like I don't know what they're calling it, but like the mixing kind of marathon on Wayne's channel on Saturday instead of Sunday. I think they're asking all the content creators to like do their regular show during the marathon and then go dark during their regular time.
Right. So, and what time slot did we narrow ours down to?
We still don't know for sure. I'm trying to get Graham to give me a time. I think he's in charge of the schedule. But if I'm right, I think it might be like in the morning after Fresh's slot.
Okay.
It's
and
like
we'll put that on our Facebook page so everybody is aware.
Yes.
If they want to catch us, because that day everybody will be doing their shows back to back to back.
Yeah. As soon as I know,
you guys know ahead of time too, so I could put on a little bit of makeup.
And shower.
And shower.
And get dressed.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, you don't have to
go up in my pajamas.
You can
just angle it, like,
angle it right here. Have my camera zoomed in right here at my face.
Yeah, no one will know.
Not suspicious at all.
Oh,
for men, it's super easy for them to come in with no pants on, but for us, these things right here don't allow us to just come on with nothing on.
You can. You just have to crop it.
That's right. You just gotta angle.
No nipple.
No.
You'll never know.
YouTube don't like nipples.
None of us are wearing pants right now. You guys don't even know.
That's when you just come in wearing nipple shields, and that's it.
I don't know if YouTube already doesn't like us to begin with.
You got more of those stickers, Em?
But think of the views.
The views.
Band-Aids.
I'll do it if you do it, Emily.
Yeah.
We got those MIXINVIXENS logos.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, sure.
I don't know. I'm
just topless chit chat for the weekend.
Hey, it's all for a good cause.
We'll call it the summertime show.
How do we love you this much?
Yeah. We'll take all our super chat money and we'll donate it.
There you go.
Well, in that case, we should probably make it a striptease show. Like for every donation, somebody's taking off a shirt.
Oh shit! We might pick up some serious money. Like strip poker, we take something off for every donation.
Yeah. Who knows? Probably lots.
Now we'll get tons of questions. What time?
Yeah, as soon as I know, you guys will know, and hopefully it'll be in the morning. I'm hoping to get that time slot, but we get what we get, and but you guys will know it's for a good cause. Kind Ground's a cool dude, and we're gonna have Lena on actually. she's going to be a guest, and we're just going to have a little chit chat with her. So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
If you guys have any questions, be sure to have them on hand so we can answer them.
Definitely.
Otherwise, we just talk about nipples. I mean,
I'm sure they're fine with that too, but yeah, give us some questions.
I can't believe Emily didn't turn bright or red this time. She must have had a really good time at that.
She's okay with nipples. It's the balls that she has a problem with. See, there it is.
She's not wrong.
Well, hey, if that made you smile, the name of the recipe that I created, that I baked this morning was, that was hilarious. Hold on, I gotta get it because that was, leech something. Leech my manguave.
Oh,
leech
God.
manguave. Lick it, it looked like lick my manguave. Who the hell wants to lick a manguave? Not even me.
I don't know what that is. It sounds dirty.
It doesn't sound like a manguave. Does not sound like anything I really want to do. It actually sounds like they need to wash that shit.
All right. Well, I think it's time that we end this lovely show.
I knew it was coming to an end.
So let's thank our sponsors, E-Cig Express, Bowl City Flavors. Thank you very much, Scott at All the Flavors and Flavora. And thanks again, Wayne, for putting us on your network. And of course, thank you to viewers. We do this for you guys, so it's awesome.
Thanks for watching.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye, guys.